The campus belle intentionally filled an empty toner bottle with foot washing water, then brought it back to the dorm. After she discovered the scheming girl hiding in the bathroom, she deliberately placed that fake toner bottle somewhere easy to spot. Right after, she told her mother she wouldn't be attending the blind date the next day, then threw the blind date guy's photo on the floor. After the scheming girl saw the campus belle leave the dorm, she rushed over to the campus belle's desk, wanting to steal that bottle of toner. Suddenly, she also noticed that the campus belle's blind date was actually a well-known rich second-generation heir. In order to take the campus belle's place at the blind date, she drank that bottle of toner without a second thought. The very next second, the two of them swapped faces. It turned out the scheming girl had a body swapping system. As long as she drank something belonging to the other person, she could swap bodies with them for one day. The next day, she showed up at the blind date location wearing the campus belle's face, not knowing that all of this had been deliberately set up by the campus belle. It turned out that in their previous life, although the scheming girl was both poor and plain-looking, she had parents who adored her, while the campus belle, though the daughter of the richest family, was treated by her parents as a tool for a political marriage. But no one could have expected that after the two met in college, the scheming girl, jealous of her looks and family background, used the body swapping system on her under the pretense of borrowing something, except the swap could only last one day. During that time, the campus belle tried multiple times to prove she was the real Anna, but no one believed her. And after the scheming girl spent one day as the richest man's daughter, she completely fell in love with the feeling of being adored by everyone. So the next day, after the scheming girl returned to her own appearance, in order to permanently take over the campus belle's identity, she slashed her face with a knife. She declared that as long as she drained the campus belle's blood, she could possess her looks forever. And so the scheming girl used the system to drain every last drop of the campus belle's blood, completely taking over her identity. Perhaps heaven took pity on the campus belle's fate, and let her be reborn back to the day the scheming girl asked to borrow her skincare products. The scheming girl said her toner and lotion had run out, and hoped to borrow hers for a bit. Remembering her tragic fate in her previous life, the campus belle didn't lend her own skincare products to her, but instead lent her a toner that a pursuer named Benjamin had given her as a gift. The scheming girl, wanting to experience the feeling of being admired by everyone at the campus beauty pageant, drank that bottle of toner without hesitation, not knowing that this bottle wasn't the campus belle's own. This face swap would last 24 hours. Without knowing any of this, the scheming girl showed up at the campus beauty pageant in Benjamin's body, still thinking she had already turned into the campus belle Anna. After the host announced that Anna had been voted this year's campus belle, the scheming girl immediately walked up to the stage, only to be met with laughter from the students. Everyone laughed and pointed out that she was a man wearing women's clothing, her bizarre behavior prompting them to demand she get off the stage immediately, while noting that the real Anna was standing right nearby. Only then did the scheming girl realize she had been played by Anna. She wanted to confront Anna, but was mistaken by Anna's pursuers in the audience for a creep trying to harass Anna, and was surrounded and beaten by the crowd. But the campus belle felt this still wasn't satisfying enough. In order to make the scheming girl live in misery forever, she thought of a blind date guy from her previous life who had a tendency toward domestic violence. To tie these two pieces of trash together forever, she prepared 3 bottles of toner, 2 real ones and 1 fake, then brought them to the dorm to lure the scheming girl into drinking one, while deliberately letting the news of the blind date slip out. The scheming girl fell head over heels for that scumbag at first sight, and happened to pick the 1 real bottle of toner and drank it. The next day, she showed up to the blind date wearing the campus belle's face, while the campus belle watched the show from the sidelines in the scheming girl's body. Since the scumbag was after the campus belle's family fortune, and the scheming girl desperately wanted a handsome husband, the two hit it off immediately and decided to get engaged as soon as possible. The campus belle calculated based on the toner's duration that both real bottles would wear off by noon the day after tomorrow, so she told her mother to schedule her and the scumbag's engagement banquet for the day after tomorrow. She was certain the scheming girl would drink the 3rd fake bottle of toner on the day of the engagement to maintain her appearance, at which point her true face would be exposed in front of everyone, layer by layer. Soon the scumbag and the scheming girl's engagement banquet took place as planned. Everyone present sent their blessings for this top-tier elite marriage, but after spotting the campus belle at the venue, the scheming girl completely panicked, afraid that the campus belle would expose her on the spot. However, what the scheming girl never expected was that the campus belle actually called out to her by the name Anna in front of everyone. This made the scheming girl realize that the campus belle might already know the truth. She figured she still had 1 bottle of toner left to maintain her appearance for another day, and made up her mind to possess this face forever. So she had the scumbag agree to one condition for her. The scumbag, following the scheming girl's instructions, had people grab the campus belle and drag her away from the scene. The campus belle simply said she hoped the other party wouldn't regret their decision. Next, the campus belle knew the real show was about to begin. Sure enough, the system notified the scheming girl that she had only 30 seconds left on the face swap. The scheming girl, terrified, ducked under the table, grabbed the last bottle of the fake toner and downed it in one gulp, then pretended to be calm and agreed to marry the scumbag. The scumbag also publicly promised that no matter what the scheming girl looked like, he would love her for the rest of his life. With everyone watching and egging them on, the two smoothly completed the engagement ceremony. The scheming girl thought she had finally gotten her wish and married herself off, but because she had drunk the fake toner, she instantly reverted back to her original appearance. Everyone present was stunned by this sudden turn of events. The crowd was baffled. Who on earth was this person who had suddenly appeared before them?